Hey guys, Coach Paige here, and I am here with Nathan. Nathan, say hello.
Hi guys.
And we are in phase 2 of our mobility series. Today we're going to be concentrating on the low back. Now, one thing I want to point out about the low back before we get started is that our body is a unit. So if we have low back pain, we don't only want to stretch out the low back, but we want to stretch out all the connecting body parts and muscles that are connected to our low back. Because oftentimes we can have something called deferred pain. And what that means is that we might have a knot in our glute muscle or a hamstring muscle, and that's causing deferred pain in our low back. So we're gonna be stretching out all different kinds of muscles today. What we're gonna start with is the hamstring muscle. Okay, so I want everyone to get on your butts. Hamstring muscle is a muscle on the back of your legs. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna try to reach as far forward as you can, try to touch those toes. You wanna hold this stretch for about 2 minutes. All the stretches today are gonna be 2 minutes long, a little longer than normal, and all the movements today are gonna be 10 repetitions. Now if you can't quite reach your feet, you can grab a resistance band, or you can grab, this is just like a canvas stretching band, and you can wrap it around your feet and stretch this way. And as you get more flexible, try to get closer and closer, and maybe eventually you won't need the stretching band. So after 2 minutes of this, we are gonna go ahead and now get onto our knees. Okay, the next muscle we wanna stretch is what's called the psoas muscle. Now this is a muscle that connects our lower body to our pelvis. So it's this muscle right here. And if you experience a lot of low back pain, most likely this part of your body is very, very tight. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift one leg up, okay? And then with your hips, you're just gonna hinge forward and just lean into this stretch. And where you wanna be feeling it is right here near your pelvis, which is where that psoas muscle is. Now Nathan's gonna keep showing you guys the normal stretch. I'm gonna show you guys a progressive stretch. So if this seems pretty easy to you, what you can do is you can use a couch, you can use a wall, but bring that foot up and get the knee as close to the couch as you can. And then use something next to you to stabilize yourself and bring that opposite leg up. Still leaning into that muscle is really gonna stretch you out. Now we're gonna do a stretch that is concentrating on that low back, but also our glute muscles, so like our sitting muscles. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna come into that cross-legged stretch like you did in grade school or kindergarten, and then you're gonna hinge at the hips and you're gonna reach as far forward as you can. Try to go on the ground, and you're sitting here for another 2 minutes. Now, if you can't stretch this far, then I would recommend grab a chair or a couch in front of you so you can hold on to that stretch. But you really want to stretch out these muscles for at least 2 minutes. Now we want to focus on the thoracic spine. So we're going to be concentrating on that mid to upper back. So we're all going to get in that tabletop position. So that's where our knees are underneath our hips and our hands are underneath our shoulders. What we're gonna do is take one arm up sky high to the sky, straight arm, straight spine, and bring it back down with your other hand. We're gonna do this 10 times. And don't forget, you wanna repeat those 10 on the other side. Now, a great mobility tool I would encourage you to invest in is a foam roller. They don't usually cost more than $10. You can get them at Walmart, you can get them at Five Below, on Amazon, and it's a great way to massage your muscles to relieve joint pain. So we're gonna show you one for the upper back. So Nathan, why don't you lay down for me? And he's gonna lay on this foam roller on his mid to upper back. Now once he's found that good position, he's gonna have straight arms. He's gonna reach back as far as he can, and he's just gonna hold that stretch. So a substitution, if you don't have that foam roller, is what's called the puppy dog stretch, and we're doing the puppy dog stretch with a little puppy.
It's kind of ironic, isn't it?
Running around. So we're gonna get back into that table top stretch. Again, knees beneath our hips, hands beneath our shoulders. We are gonna walk those hands out and bring our hips over our heels and chest to the ground. Okay, the last stretch we have is called a low cobra. So you're gonna start flat on the ground with your forearms next to you, okay? So your forehead is coming all the way to the ground. And then you're gonna lift up and come back down. We're gonna do 10 reps of this. And on your last rep, you're gonna come up in that position and you're gonna hold this one for 2 minutes again. All right, guys, that's all we have for you. We hope you learned something about low back mobility today. Check in next week as we tackle a different body part. See you next time.
See you guys.